St. Lucia is home to some of the world's best chocolate. We're in a cocoa house, and this is where chocolate is made. So they take the cocoa beans and they let them ferment. Then they put them in this pot right here and they polish them with the cocorina dance. Then they take those beans over here to the drying racks where they dry out in the sun. Then they take them over here, put them in a coal pot where they're roasted with some sea sand. And then they take that, put it into the mortar and pestle, they grind it up into very fine powder, and then they roll that powder into a cocoa stick. And what's very popular here on the island is something called cocoa tea, and it uses these cocoa sticks. So they take the stick, they grind it down about halfway down into a powder, put it in boiling water, and then they add in their spices, so it's like a spiced tea, bay leaves, cinnamon, nutmeg, and then they add in sugar and they add in milk, and it's a very delicious cup of cocoa tea. Here at Hotel Chocolat, you can take a tour of the Rabat Estate, a chocolate plantation where you learn the process of creating chocolate from the bean right to the bar. Having a guide is well worth it. So we're in the nursery at the Rabat Estate at Hotel Chocolat, and this is where they propagate all of the cocoa trees. So I'm going to graft my own cocoa tree. So I'm going to stick this right onto here, and in 2 years, it's going to begin producing its own cocoa pods. So it looks like I'm going to have to come back in 2 years and try my own chocolate from my own tree. After you learn about growing cocoa, you get to see how it becomes chocolate and even create your own chocolate bar from the property's own pod. So I'm making my own chocolate bar right now, and I'm grinding up the cocoa nibs and cocoa butter. So right now it's just pure 100% cocoa, and I'm going to add in some sugar, make it a little bit sweeter. So this takes about 25 to 30 minutes to become a solid chocolate bar, and it's kind of a workout. So I feel like this is a good way to do it. You work out before you get to eat your chocolate. You never gain any weight. So now these little guys go into the chiller, and it'll be about 30 minutes until I can eat them.